Hi everyone and welcome back to Winter of Series 11 in Forza Horizon 5. This is Rally Shakedown, the first seasonal championship on this week's festival playlist, and as pretty obvious from the name, it's rally setting, so dirt racing. The car restrictions are modern rally from 2000 decade and in B class. So as you can see, the whole lobby of this public co-op session have chosen Subaru cars, which is quite funny. So did I, and I'm driving the 2008 WRX STI, which the only reason I chose this particular one is it's the only car from the available list that I didn't have any tune or paint installed on. So obviously I didn't drive it before and I decided to give it a go. And that's what I'm busy with, giving it a go down the Montagne Trail, the long dirt racing track down the side of the volcano. It's very nice to drive on, but it's also pretty challenging. There's a huge amount of sharp corners on this track and interestingly placed checkpoints that are quite easy to miss, and some of the hills which you can fly off from, and that usually means game over. I mean, once you fly off the cliff, you can either rewind or wait to be reset, but in either case it's usually 10-15 seconds of lost time at the very least, and that puts you at the very end of the pack. So we're gonna try to avoid that, avoid mistakes, running in the 4th place for now, not too far from the teammates. Can't say I'm happy with the way I drive, particularly now. That's a very huge mistake, and as you can see, one mistake screws you over completely, because not only you lose speed in the corner where you made a mistake, but it also positions you wrongly for the next corner, and it's really important to try to flow through this track nicely. So yeah, costs you time multiple times, but I'm right on the tail of my teammate here. Need to try to pass them for the 3rd without actually messing up with their race, so need to be a little bit careful. Yeah, well, we can forget about that for now, because I did miss a checkpoint, and that is very, very upsetting, of course. Shouldn't be a big problem for the championship results. There's 2 AIs in front of me and we're still ahead on the points, and the AIs in front are really close with 40% of the race to go. As you can see, just past both of them. But in terms of battling with my teammates and trying to chase the AI that's in the first place, that's a bit weird. We have an AI in the first position, just realized that. So in this sense, probably the race is over. I just need to finish the last quarter of it, but the gap from here, I don't know, it's over 5 seconds for sure, if not more. So I don't think I'll be catching up with anyone else till the end of this race. As long as I don't miss any other checkpoints, nothing should really change. But yeah, it's a nice track, which can be a source of a lot of joy or a lot of frustration, depending on how it goes for you. 10% to go. Yeah. It looks like the AI is going to finish first in this race, which is, yeah, Chezzy, who is in the convoy with me, was trying to give it a good chase, but it looks like he didn't succeed. And that's the end of race 1. Was that 5th place, I think? Yeah, 5th place for me. Very, very disappointing finish personally, but team-wise we are fine with double the advantage. Let's go for the 2nd race and try to do better. Right, Caldera Scramble, another race on the side of a volcano, but very different to Montagne Trail, because this is not only this is a circuit race, it's probably the shortest circuit in the whole of the game, to the point that when you run solo championships here, it's usually getting 4 laps instead of 3 because the lap time is so short. Well, going outside on that first corner was a mistake. Should have tried to stay inside. As a result, not only I was wide myself, but also got hit by everybody who missed the corner. So that's a little bit of a bad start on my side, but let's try to catch up and at least not stay in the heat of the battle. Again, the track is very short, so you don't want to be tied up with too many other cars. Now this is a little bit better, second place, and let's try to careful here. Gave a bit of a hit to my teammate, lost time, got past, but yeah, top 3 is fine, I'd say. The way it goes, I don't think we'll find out what the third race is. I think it will be over here on Caldera Scramble, and I like the snowy conditions in winter. That's the top of the volcano is the only place you can see snow in the mainland Mexico, but I have to say I miss some of the snowy landscapes of Forza Horizon 4. They looked absolutely gorgeous. So just we are very close with the teammates, so I need to pay a little bit of an extra attention to avoid big contacts. Okay, I think he let me pass, to be honest. I'm not sure if that loss of speed was a result of their contact with the wall, or them just saying, you know what, it's safer if you go ahead, don't worry about that, which in either case is appreciated. And but now, okay, it's the last lap. I don't think I have time to chase for the first position, so it's just a matter of not making any further mistakes and trying to land it in the second place. But as you can see, there's no question about AI being in front anymore. All of the AI is packed quite far behind. I think Chazzy just missed the checkpoint and fell through the ranks quite rapidly. But overall, the scoring was at 400 points on AI side, and the rest is completely blue. So very nicely done. That's the end of the second championship. Now the price for this champ is Volvo 850R, which you need for the trial. So if you don't have the car, don't rush to buy it. Pick it up from this championship, which is usually, if you are missing the car for anything in the festival playlist, first look whether it's a reward for one of other activities. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.